Hey guys, Motorcarnut here, and today we're going to be talking about you may experience on your vehicle a hesitation, or little by little it was getting a little worse. You give it gas and it has a little sputter, or maybe the idle is a little too low, or maybe the throttle feels like it's sticking. Like when you hit the gas pedal, it feels like it sticks before it goes. That could be carbon buildup in the throttle body. Now, on most cars, throttle body, you have your air cleaner, all right? It goes into the car. Before it goes into the engine, there's going to be a throttle body. This is with the butterfly. I'm going to take it off and show you what it looks like. And usually they're electronic now, but still they basically all work the same way, and they get all cluttered up, usually from the PCV valve that reroutes all the gases to get reburned so they don't go into the atmosphere, and it gums them up. And it causes these problems. Like this is a Chrysler product. Let me show you on a Ford product. Basically, all cars are the same. You got your air cleaner coming in, goes into the engine, and here's your throttle body right there. And with the electronic throttle body, if you have like a choppy pedal, that's gonna be you probably just the pedal itself. Most of these cars have electronic throttle, so there is no cable anymore. Like these cars have no cable no more. But as far as the hesitation problem and the gumming up, you see the PCV valve goes in here, gets to reburned all the gases, and carbon buildup, oil, sludge, and everything. And there's a throttle, the butterfly valve. When it opens a little bit, it's supposed to be nice and clean and let a nice little stream of air in from the outside into the engine. But if it's all gummed up, all right, it's going to either have a lean coat, a lean mixture, or a rich mixture, because there's not enough air, and that can cause that little bit of hesitation until you crank it a little bit more. And it's simple to do. I mean, most of these, it all depends what they are. BMWs, they're kind of buried. But if you have the problem, it's just about a little bit of labor and just a little can of carburetor cleaner to take care of the problem. Okay? This doesn't usually set codes. This is not one that usually sets codes. Sometimes it will. It will set a code for a mass airflow sensor or a map sensor, or computer is only designed what it's programmed to do, so it doesn't know. A lot of times you'll get airflow problems, and meantime the air filter is dirty, so that'll give you those problems. So I did it on that car. On this car, I'm going to take this throttle body off. And I'll show you how to clean it, put it back. Okay, now on this Ford, like I said, just moved out the air tube over there, and from this point on, I just moved things out. I'm gonna take it off to show you it and show you, but you don't have to really take it off if you don't want to. You see, like this throttle, what I'm talking about, it gets all gummed up here, all around here, from all the gases that get recirculated back into the engine to be reburnt by the PCV. And when you crack this open, it's supposed to, I'm going to show you the back of it. It's all gummed up. It can cause a hesitation, like I said, a lean mixture, a rich mixture, and give you those problems. So I'm just going to take this one off. And if you do take yours off, there's going to be a seal back there, a little gasket. So you should have that ahead of time before you take it off. A lot of times you don't need it, but just in case you do, and it's the only vehicle you have, make sure you get that before you take that throttle body off. After I take those four off, you see that little O-ring? And now we're going to bring this to the bench. Now we turn it around, and the back side. See, this is my vehicle, so I maintain it. I clean the throttle body pretty much once a year, or when I do the air filters and everything. But anyway, this would usually be black with carbon. All right, and when the throttle opens, over here, like that, you see that there's going to be a little bit of film over there, over here, and that causes all kinds of problems, because when this is cracked open, all right, that's where you get the air from the outside going into the engine, so you can have your fuel and everything else, ignition, everything ready to accelerate. Now, if you push this a little bit, well, it's going to be even less than that, and this is all clogged up, that's going to be an issue. And how we do it is simple. you get yourself, you know, some carburetor cleaner. You spray it on in there. What you can do is you can hold it. All right. With one hand. Anyway. Like this. Okay. You hold it like this. And then you clean all, and you see that black all the way around? You clean all that black out. And even on the butterfly, the tips right there, these tips right here, all of this, clean it all up on both sides. And everything nice and clean. And then we're gonna reinstall it. I'm gonna clean it and show you what it looks like. I wanna just show you the before and after before I clean the whole thing. All right, now, you see what it looks like versus this? You see all the crud there, and over here, nice and clean. We're talking about in this area versus that area. Okay, make sure you do it in a well-ventilated area. And what you can first do is go like this. See how it just melts it away? All right. Then you do it on the butterfly itself, all the way around. All right. And you're going to get some drips on the other side. You do that. And then you open it by your hand, take a rag, clean it all up until it's nice and clean, the whole thing. And this is what it looks like when it's clean. Let's open it up. See? Now you can imagine when this cracks open, when you're giving it a little gas, it's more smoother. You have a smoother acceleration. Hopefully you don't have no lag. And a lot of times when the engine is not running properly, it has a little bit of lag, the transmission can like shift hard or, you know, be delayed, and you think it's a transmission problem when all it is just a simple, because the engine has to run at its top performance in order for the transmission to run at its top performance. So if one of them is lagging behind, or if you have a misfire, you probably know you had cars before that they hesitate for other reasons, and the transmission shifts hard because there's not enough power and it's not smooth enough, so everything, you know, is thrown off. So this, like I said, and you can use a toothbrush or whatever. Don't use anything metal. Don't scrape anything with anything metal. You don't want to scrape nothing in here. Don't put any metal in here to hold this open. If you want, you could just put like a, you know, a rag in there and make sure you clean it all out. All right. You see that? Nice and clean and shiny. You put your new gasket on and you just reverse the removal procedure and you'll be done. And like I said, you can use this or whatever you want to use. A throttle body cleaner, carburetor cleaner, it's all the same thing. You know, they just word them differently, but they're all the same thing. And you just put it back. And this is a simple, easy fix, a little bit of labor, hardly any money, and it can cost you a lot of headaches. It can save you a lot of headaches, my bad. Okay, you install it back, make sure everything is tight. Always double check your work. All right. Get in the car. Fire it up. Okay. Let it come down. The idle. Now it's nice and smooth. Goes down where it's supposed to. No hesitation. The hesitation that this helps is at idle when it's right there, idling for a couple seconds, and you just gun it. Nice and smooth. All right, guys, Motorcarnut, please subscribe, hit that like button. Any questions pertaining to the video, you leave them. I answer all my questions, try to help everybody out. If you learned something today, I would appreciate a donation to the channel and to keep me going. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for all the feedback, and take care.